Hi, it's time for the math. Easy solution. We're going to discuss some more trigonometry, like the derivative of tan x using the quotient rule. You could also use definition derivative, but this is easier, and because we've already proved it for sine and cos, the derivatives. So basically, if we have f of x equals to tan x, I showed in my other video that this is just equal to, well, sine x over cos x. And then using the quotient rule, which is, so then we can just get the derivative right away. So f prime of x equals to, well, d over dx, it's the notation, tan x equals d over dx, I'll just write it sine over cos x. So then using a quotient rule, you can see my other video on, I derived this one if you have a function divided by another function, because we know the derivatives of these two. So, and then basically, yeah, we could solve it using quotient rule. You click the link on the info below. Okay, so then this is just going to be equal to, well, it's going to be equal to cos x times by derivative d over dx of sine x minus this one's going to be sine x, which is in this case this, sine x times derivative of cos x, all divided by cos x squared. Well, so yeah, the quotient rule of this is just to get a better idea. This is a recap of it. Basically, if you have a function divided by another function, like a of x equals b of x divided by c of x, then a prime, or the derivative, is just going to be equal to c times b prime minus b times c prime. You see interchange, all divided by c squared, and that's in this case here. Alright, so then if we solve these ones out, so this one, so then if you see my other video, d over d sine x, this one's just going to be equal to cos x. Yeah, see my other video on this one, this is just a derivative of sine x cos x, and then derivative of this one, cos x, is going to equal to negative sine x. And then if we put them all together, we'll get something like, let's go here, this is going to equal to, well, basically this is cos x squared, cos squared x. This is minus is positive, so we'll have a positive sine squared x, and then all divided by cosine squared x. And this one, well, we know that this identity, you can see my other video on the proof of this one, this equals to 1. Cos squared x plus sine squared x equals to 1, so then we'll get 1 over cos x squared. So yeah, that's the derivative of it. So basically, d over dx, we just proved it, of tan x, the derivative of tan x, is equal to 1 over cos squared x. And also we know that cosecant x is defined as, secant x, secant, or this is written as secant x, this one's equal to 1 over cos squared. This is definition. Yeah, this is definition of it, so then this is just going to be square. Yeah, this is going to be 1 over secant, this is going to be the secant squared here. So then basically, and then 1 over cos squared x is just going to equal to, well, secant squared x, because this is just squared. If you square both sides, you get squared both sides. So then there's our derivative. It's going to be d over dx of tan x, or derivative of tan x, equal to 1 over cos squared x, which equals to secant squared x. So that's our proof. This is the proof for the definition of tan x. Well, hopefully you learned, and using quotient rule, you could recap here below. Just on the info, you just click that and you'll see the proof for this. Well, yeah, that's all for today. Hopefully you learned, and stay tuned for another easy solution.